Ladies and gentlemen, yo, 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 how are we all doing? We've actually gone live over on YouTube as well because we had a few people getting in touch with me and they couldn't really set up an account on Kick, which is so I was like, you know what, we'll just do on both anyway. But ladies and gents, we are here. Like we said, YouTube, and we are over on Kick. Like I say, we got both chats as well coming out, which is nice to see. And I just hope everyone is having a great day so far. So everyone, how has all your weekends been? That's what I want to know. How have people's weekends gone? Mine, not too bad. Didn't really go out. No, I didn't go out at all, actually. Didn't go anywhere. But it's been nice to just to relax and not really do much, you know? But like I say, we have got a few things to look over today. But I do think we'll, let me get that by there, my chat. The YouTube can come up by here. Yes, so there we go. Yeah, so it's been an alright weekend for me. A lot of stuff hasn't really gone on. But like we said, you know, we are... Oh, what's going on by there? Give me a moment. Gotta check something here. That one there. Yes, that is all good. Right. Yeah, so it seems to be that, obviously, like I say, a lot of people couldn't really get onto Kick, and they couldn't really do any accounts. So I was like, you know what, we'll just go live on both. So we have updated YouTube as well, and we've also updated on Twitter, so everyone knows that we have got both streams going. But, let's have a little look, see a minute, give me a moment, I need to look something over here. But one thing we are going to look at today is that we do have another officer who has been arrested for impersonating an officer. So I'll have a little look-see at that. And, you know, see what's happening there. But yes, like I say, you know, we are live. I'm just going to change one thing over here for Twitter. Which, while we do that, I will... Where are you? Where are you, you son of a gun? Not that one. Not that. Now, where is it? Where are you, you little bugger? Where are you, little bugger? Oh, Kel, yeah, you know, so it's, I've had a few people get in touch over the weekend, and they were like, we can't set up an account for some reason. But I was like, you know what, we'll just go live on both. It's a lot easier for a lot of people. You know, we can get people across both of them, which is always fun. How's your weekend been, though? That's what I want to know. How's everyone's weekend gone? But I just need to change over a photo because I realized the thumbnails I put out say just on Kick. But we do need to... There we go. Come on. Here we go. We need to change that one to being on both. There we go. Live. There we go. Get a nice blue background going. There we are. That's what we need. Yeah, so it's been, it's been an alright weekend for myself. Like I say, we've seen quite a few videos. I do have a couple we're going to look at now. Like the one I got by here first. Florida man arrested at Best Buy for impersonating a US Marshal. And the guy's a limo driver. Go figure. But, yeah, we're going to have a little look-see. Oh, wrong one. That one there, where's that one? I need to lock that one up, just so we get, there we go. Yeah, like I say, we are over on both. Like I say, I will be putting my link for Kick as well in the chat. It'll be going on like every 30 minutes or something like that. But yes, we have one right by here, ladies and gents. Now this is very interesting when I saw this one first, because it literally is a limo driver who wants to be a US Marshal. Obviously, they are going to be like, oh no, you know, I'm not impersonating anyone. But obviously they are. So let's have a quick look, see what we're doing. I just got to refresh a page over here. Right, Oakley Dokley. Right, we are good to go by the looks of things. So, let's jump on into this federal agent.
The guy in a suit? Yeah. Why don't you guys go and see if he tries to take something else? But he took the phone display last time. Yeah, he took it on Sunday.
I went and locked it up. I don't know. It's done now.
Yeah. I see that.
It's a commitment now.
What are you doing? Would you go on vacation?
No, I went to Chicago over the weekend. I just finished that. But
when did you get that done?
like 3 months ago.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We gotta go talk to this guy right here. Freaking, I guess he stole the phone.
Yeah, we got the video and everything. It's definitely in the suit and everything.
Hey.
You here for my old man?
Yes.
We don't know, man. We don't know.
Are you here for the old man? Right. Gotta get me old drinks. It's very warm in here, I must admit today. It's very warm in here. Got too many things on. But yeah, this old man by there in the suit, he's saying he's a US Marshal. Which is nuts.
He's got a badge on the thing. Keep an eye on him real close.
Oh, Kel, you know, say, let's pause this a moment. Yeah, Kel, say, my dad is deaf. He's got hearing aids on both of them. Again, that's due to his job when he used to work on the railway for like 20-odd years. And like I say, when he first started, he was working in the tunnels, doing the rails and everything else. And it literally damaged the hell out of his hearing. And I say, he's on some new type of implant ones now. And like I say, the ones he had before, they used to damage the inside of the ear because they're like too rough. But fingers crossed for you, Kel. You know, say, do you want him? That's the thing. Say, if you want to, you know, give him a try. Say yes, as you did. Like I say, just have a look. If it helps you, that's all. That's the best thing. You know, it's like say, like with me, obviously, like I got a crutch, and I got a crutch here, got a crutch in the car. I also got a walking stick next to my bed, which is just hilarious. But yeah, you know, we're gonna have a little look-see and see what's go. Why haven't you come up on here? Where are you? That's why. There we go. And the kick chat as well. I'll just put another one in there, see what comes up. There we go on the side. Yeah, there we go. Oh. They still need to find him. They still need to find this dude. They need to find him. So, yeah, I don't understand why these people think it's great to go out there and impersonate a US Marshal of all things. It's absolutely nuts.
Yes.
Okay, where's it at?
On my hip.
Okay.
So he has a
Are you
gun.
police officer?
I'm not. No.
Okay. All right. What are you?
A federal marshal.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, that's what we gotta ask.
So he's lying to the cops as well straight away.
Just.
What's
we
wrong
want
with
you
this
reaching for
dude?
I'm
anything.
not reaching for anything.
If you're a federal marshal, you understand what we're doing, right?
Absolutely. Just.
You have your federal marshal ID?
No.
So you're carrying a weapon with no ID on you?
No.
Oh.
I just stepped out of my house to
Silly boy. Angel Wolf, how are we?
No.
Okay. I gotta take this for you just for our safety.
Handcuff him.
For what?
This is just nuts.
You have a weapon, you have no ID on you.
It's not a real weapon.
You're carrying a fake weapon.
You're carrying a fake gun? Oh my god.
Congratulations, you're just impersonating a police officer. That's
Yeah, why would you even...
Oh yeah.
Why would he even...
That's a felony.
Okay. I just.
Good eye, Alex.
Absolutely nuts. I don't understand why these people do it.
What's the story? Why are you carrying around a fake gun?
I'm a limousine driver, and I thought you were a federal marshal.
Hey, here, you got a badge.
Yeah, he said federal marshal, so
You have a badge. What does that say on it?
Marshal.
So why are we carrying around fake stuff?
it says marshal. Ooh. Glad to hear that you're good, Angel Wolf. Yeah, so Angel Wolf, we're actually on both. Say we did come on back onto YouTube. I did have people saying that they couldn't set up. But let's say with Kick, we got both chats together. You know, we're gonna
We don't play around with this.
update the Kick chat by there.
You're identifying yourself as a marshal. You're wearing a badge that's fake, that you know is not real.
And he's got a gun.
What do you think people are supposed to think of you? They're going to think you're a law enforcement officer. And then you're saying you're a U.S.
But this is while I'm in the car.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I understand that, Kel. I get that.
Do you have your ID on them?
No, I got some credit. Here, let me put this over here. Lift your leg off for me.
Why?
Let me see the other one. Stand up for me.
I don't understand how these older people think that they can impersonate. I don't get it.
What's in here?
Piece of one of those red things.
I really don't get them. I really don't.
What's your name? John O'Grady. What's your date of birth, Mr. O'Grady? 11/9/1956.
1956. So he's in his late 60s. Absolutely nuts.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, they cut the sound out, right? Okay.
Doesn't matter if
Yeah.
it's a BB gun.
Tony, how are we today? How's your weekend gone? Angel, yeah, how's your weekend
Carrying a
gone?
BB gun is what you said.
That's what I want to know. How's your weekend been?
The fact that you're carrying this, you're carrying that badge.
Yeah, this dude is just... I really don't understand him. I really, really don't. So what...
Do you think people are going to stop and ask you if this is a BB gun?
No, I don't stop.
No, what I'm saying is, do you think anybody's going to stop and ask you if this is a BB gun? Looks like a real gun, doesn't it?
Well, all of them do.
It looks like my gun.
It's all BB guns.
Yeah, but let's say you decide that you're going to show someone this gun.
I would never do that.
Doesn't matter.
You have the U.S. Marshal badge on. If anything happens, people are going to come to you and be like, oh no, you got to help us or whatever. What are you going to do? You're going to draw your BB gun and shoot someone? You know, they could be there with a real gun. It's, I really don't get how these people think they can just go around and do this.
I get your point.
It's insane.
Getting hurt or getting somebody else hurt.
What you read, Angel Wolf? What were you reading?
The number that you provided doesn't seem like it's a cell phone, possibly a landline phone number.
Which one?
This one here.
The one on the right?
This right one, yeah. I got a problem.
Cheers, Tony.
What's going to happen to me?
Well, right now.
Well, you're impersonating a copper.
We say the wrong thing.
Well, U.S. Marshal, it's...
That's what we're finding ourselves right now.
I'm finding out.
You're the ones who go down and hunt down a lot of people. It's absolutely insane. It really is.
No, I don't want to go to jail for being an asshole.
Well, it's not. People don't go to jail for being an asshole.
No.
No, I know that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stand by until the other officer comes, right? Because my key's not working.
I really don't get them. I really don't. Yeah, see, Kel, I tried signing up with Kick when I first tried starting it. I tried it on my phone. Couldn't do it. Like I say, I literally had to go on the website via my laptop on my PC. It was annoying.
Oh, good. Is he come?
I'm going to get a hold of him.
Oh,
I'm going to call him. I'm come over here. That is,
Oh, a Regency romance, eh?
Tell you right now.
I do like a good mystery book, I will say that. I do like a good mystery.
It's a little too deep right here. This is if we were to just say, hey, I'm a marshal, and then later on you didn't carry all that stuff with you. The fact that you told officers that you're marshal,
Exactly.
a badge and a gun,
well, you would have seen it.
doesn't matter. The fact is that you lied in the beginning.
Well,
Yeah.
You identified yourself.
You identify
as
yourself,
US Marshal.
yeah.
I apologize for that. That
So
was stupid.
most likely, that's not the first time you're going around saying that you're a cop.
No, it is.
You're going around playing cop.
I have never had this.
No, what he's doing is he's going to Best Buy.
So, he's saying there, oh, this is the first time I've never done this. I've never done this. And it's like, actually, mate, you've done this. Because this is not your first time. If you got a BB gun, you got a badge, you got all this stuff. It's like, and you even said to the actual police, "Oh, I'm a federal marshal. I'm a U.S. Marshal." It's like, no, mate, you've done this more than once. This is not your first rodeo. You can tell that straight away.
Stealing a phone, and this way they're not looking at him because they see his little lapel pin.
Absolutely nuts.
That's what he's doing.
I've been in here hundreds of times.
I know.
Sure.
And you went in here the other day, and according to these gentlemen, you stole an iPhone.
I did not steal an iPhone. That
Power 10 to be freeways for John Joseph O'Grady.
And then
his license for
there-
Gallon was like suspended
I went in there because I had a outer box which I couldn't get put on that.
So if the video shows you stealing an iPhone, what does that mean?
I didn't steal an iPhone. I was looking at iPhones, but I didn't steal anything.
They got you stealing an iPhone. They got you on video. What do you think we're here for? We just didn't show up.
Wow.
Pick you out of a hat.
Yeah.
Here's my question, Mr. O'Grady. You said you're a limo driver, but you don't have a limo license.
It's in my car.
No, your license is suspended.
Oh.
You don't have a limousine driver's license.
I have a limousine driver's license.
Do you have your limo?
So he's a limo driver, but he hasn't got a limo license because his license is suspended. Yeah, okay, Angel. Yeah, say we're still gonna be here. We're still gonna be here. Yeah, this is. He hasn't got a limo because, well, a limo license because it's suspended. Oh my god, he just gets worse and worse, doesn't he?
Here? It's out in the car park. I was on my way to go to a job.
Wow. Absolutely nuts. What do they get out of it? Sarcasm, hello. There, you have appeared, sarcasm. So, where are you?
Done for the day.
For a couple of days.
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure this is not the only time he's been flagged and stuff like this.
Like a bad rash. Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
Try channel, rolls.
Online. Okay. So he said,
His mistake was telling us that he was a
oh, absolutely. So 1015 for a person and officer, just forward the case to case on the glacier, and he'll go to marshals. Okay.
Absolutely nuts.
I wouldn't be surprised. Let me ask you this.
Did you announce it yet?
No, not yet.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, there we go,
Be
sarcasm.
honest, 'cause right now this is the time to be honest.
40.
Do you have any lights on your car? Blue lights and stuff like that? Are you sure?
Do you have anything on your car? You know what? That seems to be one of the things that we see a lot now with these police impersonators that we've seen. All these people who are trying to impersonate being a copper, they all have those lights. And again, I know that you can buy certain ones in sarcasm. I have made you my moderator on Kick. That's what I've done, bud. Yeah, they all have these units in their cars. And it does make me think, where are they getting them? Because I know they, police auctions or whatever, but surely, like, the lights and obviously the center consoles, shouldn't really be available for civilians to buy, should they? Or is that just me? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Howdy. You guys white man or black man?
When I look at your car, am I going to see no blue lights
No.
on?
It's
Okay.
black.
Anything else that says you're a marshal or anything like that?
No.
You don't have a heavy vest?
No.
No?
I'll just say, is there any body armor or anything?
You can look for anything you like. I started off collecting badges.
Yeah, but if you would have said something like that earlier, but you identify yourself as a marshal, and you're carrying around that little badge, you can't do that.
That's it, bud. You can't have them.
United States Marshal.
Oh.
Shall we take that?
Yeah, it's... I really don't get them. I really don't.
He's gonna come with us. Huh?
Look at him, just getting comfortable. I'm going to cross my legs. I'm going to look at the body cams and...
You're being issued a trespass warning. Best Buy. You come back to Best Buy in a period of 1 year, subject to arrest.
Wow.
Okay.
Is that all?
We should do more than 1 year.
Yeah.
It's a year.
It should be indefinite if you ask me.
Hey, there's another opportunity to make.
You guys got a little plastic bag?
So there is a lot more with him. Bloody hell. So we know that he's all right. I'm going to turn it down a minute because I don't want to get flagged. But But yeah, this dude, man, I really don't understand him. I really, really don't. It's like, oh, look what we got here. We're going to go around here. We're going to make sure oh, look at me. I'm a marshal. I'm this. I'm that. Sarcasm, you are right. They must get a kick out of it. I'm in a position of power, basically. That's what it seems to be with them. And it's like, what are you doing? Oh, he's just saying now. Let's put them on, just so we can see. So he was showing his badge to everyone. Oh my god. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I didn't do it. I haven't done it before. You know, it's not what it seems. The first time I've done it. No, it's not, bud.
One of the employees, he's a marshal and showing his badge.
Alpha 33.
There we go.
Can I call my boss to tell my company of my job?
Nope. Let's see,
Right now. Which employees?
one of the employees is here. He was here the other day and he freaking badged him.
Yeah. He's asking how. Oh, you know what? It's insane to think that these people.
Take his powers away.
You know, there's so many things that shouldn't be available to buy, but.
You want me to grab that witness? That 14?
Yeah, get the witness. All right, music's kicking in again. I'm gonna mute you a moment. Exactly. I'm not too sure, Angel Wolf. So we got impersonating an officer or a federal agent. We got him supposedly stealing something. So straight away, that's a straight up 2. So theft and, like, look at her, and she's like, what the hell's going on? That is crazy, though. Alright, so I'm going to take him out to the car. Come on, follow him. Follow him. I need to unmute you. He denied it. Oh my god. Huh? Yeah, everything's been recorded for him.
I say, are you a law enforcement?
Live horseman, law enforcement. I'm a U.S. Marshal. Why would you even say that?
Right there and then, and he was like this.
Absolutely crazy. I really, makes you think, doesn't it? Oh, pre-event. Well, thank you, Sarcasm. Thank you. Yes, he's, like I say, obviously over on Kicks, because what I want to try and do, I want to try and get that monetized, so people don't really need to subscribe or anything, and you can just get paid by the hour sort of thing with it. So I am trying to get this up and running over there. And, let's say at the moment, just say, oh, back on, there we go.
Alright, do me a favor, can you raise your right hand?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Do you swear the statement you're going to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I'm here talking to you about an older gentleman that came into
The older
your
gentleman,
store the
here
other
we
day.
go.
Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you describe him for me?
He pretty tall, over 6 foot. He kind of reminds me of a skinny version of Santa Claus.
Skinny version of Santa Claus.
I remember he had a pin, and I remember he showed me his gun.
Do you remember what the pin
He
said?
showed the
I
gun.
just remember I had like a little star, I believe.
There we
I
go.
didn't read it. I just saw it was a circle pin.
Okay, did you see any other badges?
Not that I noticed.
Okay, and he showed you a gun?
Yeah.
Did he identify himself?
No.
He didn't say if he worked for anybody or anything like that?
No. The reason he showed it to me was he came in with an OtterBox, the Defender, the very bulky one. He didn't know how to put it on. He told me his wife couldn't put it on. He couldn't put it on. So I'm like, that's not a problem. I'll put it on for you. And I was like, let me show you. So if you ever need to take it off, you know how to. He's like, yeah, I can't take that apart, but I know how to take this apart. And that's when he showed me the gun. Okay, whatever. I put it on for him. That was pretty much
Oh,
about it.
sarcasm, you gotta tell us now, what does that mean?
A police officer or a law enforcement or anything like that?
Nope, nothing. He wasn't buying anything. He already bought the OtterBox. He said his wife couldn't put it on. He couldn't put it on. He just needed help.
Okay.
That was really it.
Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Right, so just gonna pause that by there. Yeah, so obviously you showed him everything, you showed him the gun, you showed him the badge and everything else. Kel, so for streaming, I would say that Kick and YouTube are the best ones at the moment. These are the ones that I found the best. Rumble, I'm a bit like that with. I got an account, but the way they say things, like when you upload a video, like, oh, if it's exclusive on Rumble, they will push it out to more people. That's actually a lie. It doesn't go out. The only way that anyone can really do well on Rumble is if you tell everyone to go on there. That's the only thing. But it's just a little bit weird because, again, a lot of this stuff, the one thing that I used to like with Rumble, but again, YouTubers kind of shut it down, is that if you upload a video on YouTube, you used to be able to give your Rumble account permission to basically mirror all your uploads on YouTube onto your Rumble account. It was great because in the space of about 1 year, when I did something like 600 videos on YouTube, they all went over to Rumble. But about 6 to 7 months ago, Rumble and YouTube, for some unknown reason, that tie kind of got severed. And again, it's mostly on YouTube side because they keep changing their code because they don't want their stuff on other platforms. So it's a bit like apples and oranges, like what do you do? Like say for myself, out of it all, the one that I, again, probably because I started my streaming and everything else on YouTube, YouTube is the easiest one to know. That's the easiest one. And it's like if you go obviously on Kick or Twitch if you want to stream, and the good thing about multi-streaming now, like say obviously we're on YouTube and we're also on Kick. Like say with Kick, we're fluctuating between 7 and 14 viewers. Say on YouTube, again, we're on 9, you know, going up. But again, no, it depends on what you want to do, I think. If you want to just connect with your community, try and choose one you've built up first, go on there. Like a lot of people go on with, like if you are going to stream on all these multiple ones, but on Instagram and TikTok, that's where you put the clips of your stream out. Because you can get people from there over to your other ones. That's the way I'm looking at it at the moment. Yeah, let's say sarcasm, yeah, right, yeah. With Rumble, is a lot less restrictions, a lot less. And, like say on here, like say the videos that we were speaking about last week, and the one Sarcasm was doing all the titles for, I put up 2 of them on YouTube. Only one has gone live, but they all got demonetized just because we were talking, and there may have been a few swear words here and there. Which sucks, you know? But it's the way to go forward is it's the way I look at it is YouTube probably is the easiest one to start off with if that's where your audience is. Then just gradually grow out. Just gradually, you know, like I say, for streaming like I am, I'd say we're on YouTube and we're on Kick at the moment. And the way I look at it is like, right, okay, we're here, slowly growing up on Kick, which again, wow, my dad, sorry, my dad's just appeared, that's all. Carry on watching, I will give you a moment, I'll be back in a moment.
Raise your right hand for me. You state your name.
Rob Suleiman.
And what's your position here at Best Buy?
Computer supervisor.
Computer supervisor. I'm speaking to you today about an incident that occurred around March 21st, 2018. Do you remember that?
Yeah, with the U.S. Marshal closing incident.
Yeah, what I'm speaking to you about specifically is a day or two before that, he was suspected of stealing an iPhone from one of the displays. Do you recall seeing a video on that?
Yes, I did. He yanked it off on the table. He was looking at it. He turned around and yanked it off. And walked away and put it in his left jacket suit pocket. And he walked off.
Now, the person you saw in the video, how did you come to believe it was the same person from the next following days?
It was the same guy. He had the same suit on, same clothes, everything. Gray beard.
Okay. Did he have any distinguishing items on him that would have stood out for you?
Just saw the suit. It was the same suit he had on.
Okay.
Otherwise, that no, he flashed a badge to one of the girls here, showing that he had a badge in it. But otherwise, in the suit, I was like,
okay. Same height, same build,
same guy,
same age.
same
100% certain it was the same guy.
Very certain, same exact guy.
Okay, thank you. That concludes.
No problem.
The alarm didn't go
left? Nothing at all. Can't find this one. Check that one there. I'm gonna be zooming out because he's gonna be walking that way. I'm gonna see what he does. Didn't even know you were here. He opens his coat.
Sorry, folks. Yeah, so no, it's my niece's birthday, and my dad's just turned up now because he's got some stuff for her. So I was like, "This is my stuff. Go and give it to her." Yeah. Oh God, blue lights! He's got blue lights. What is going on with this dude?
Yeah, nobody's gonna stop a guy that's dressed like that.
Yeah, Cal, so it's one of the easiest things for is wherever your stream is to go over and you know, put all this stuff over there. Like, oh, this is a clip here, clip there. Asmund Gold is probably one of the best ones who does that.
The only thing missing is handcuffs.
I'm sure we'll find it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my niece is 14 years of age today, man. 14. Ugh, teenagers.
Where would you have all this phone?
So this guy's got blue lights, fake gun, fake badge. Any handcuffs or anything? That's what I want to know. Uh-oh.
Yeah, nothing there.
What's he found? What has he found?
Kevlar.
Did they just say Kevlar? Wow.
He can fake this as on a radio.
Right, what else are they gonna find? He's got a radio as well. Oh yeah, this is his first time doing it in a, you know, it's
Do you want the radio?
No, it's just a,
absolutely
You want to
insane.
stick that bag in the trunk?
What?
The bag?
Yeah.
So we don't come back for a 21?
Absolutely nuts.
After they're in front one.
Oops.
Good job.
Oh yeah, there's so many more streaming platforms
I'm
people
saying
can go on. It's nuts.
But I'm saying, like, hey, Fletty.
Yeah.
You might want to take a picture of that and let them know his license suspended.
Ooh.
No, this guy's going around robbing people or doing something.
Oh, they've got him dead to rights, haven't they, with this? He's been going around other places doing it. Oh my God.
Coming.
Take a picture of it, man.
Oh,
you did?
Really? Oh, some people in there. Yeah, Kel, that's one of the things why I do like, say, YouTube and Kick and everything else.
Do front and back and Kick, so they can create a bolo.
Like, obviously, with Kick, same as Twitch, you make an account, you know, the accounts are free, and, again, you can follow people. If you want to sub to them, that's when it costs. But it's like I do like how with YouTube, the subscribing is free. That's what I love about YouTube. And there's one thing as well where is it? It's absolutely insane. I saw the live stream I did the other day, and I am gonna pull it up because it's it actually kind of threw me off a little bit, because obviously the way YouTube have done things now is if you've got if you put ads in, YouTube will say, oh, we think it's best if the ad goes here. Carrie Ann, how are we? Thanks for coming along. How's your weekend been? So, I'm going to look into the one that we did on Thursday. And I was... Right, so... Go back a bit. So this by here... This is my, say, the video monetization, okay? For the stream that we did on Thursday, which was, what, 2 hours and 19 minutes, okay? So we go into monetization, you can see the ads, and they say that we choose the ads that balance your earnings and a good viewer experience. We've improved. In some cases, videos may receive an additional human review, even if visibility is set to private. This may take up to 24 hours, but YouTube will automatically insert ads into the best natural breakpoints in your video. Look how many ads they've put into my video. Look at all these by here, all these lines, just by here, all of these. All of them are ads that YouTube has put in. I've tried deleting them. I go back, they're still there. So it's almost like, oh, we're going to be keeping those in. But yeah, so that's for the 2 hours. We got what? 1 minute, 4 minutes, 6 minute, 9 minute, 11. And it just keeps going. They're all automatic. They just stay in there. And I tried inserting an ad myself, and it comes up with a warning saying, oh, we may have a look. If it doesn't suit it, we'll delete it. So what? It's absolutely insane that they've gone and done this. Because, don't get me wrong, it could be good for certain things, but I've had a look through some of these as well. Like, by here is one. That is literally when we're talking about Chris Chan and what he is. You know, it's like, oh, put an ad by there so this can happen. Yeah, that's exactly what is sarcasm. It's... the way that, say, this new guy's taken over, I can't remember his name. This new dude. It's kind of gone downhill a little bit. I will say that. Yeah, no humans involved whatsoever. Like, say, if I put one somewhere and it'll tell me... sarcasm. Same. I only use the Brave browser. Excuse me. Only use Brave all the way. I love Brave. Like I say, this is what, like I say, it's... I've got a couple of, bloody hell. Memberships with a few channels because, again, I like their content. And because I do use the Brave browser and it stops sort of those things, I'm like, right, I'll you know, donate or I'll do a membership. Because it's like, no, they're making good content. You know, they shouldn't be getting screwed because YouTube does all this kind of stuff. But that's why I got some subscription, you know, the memberships.
Shoe shine.
Oh, Cal, I would. It is good. Yeah, actually, over on Kick, it's, yeah, so the user face, I will say, with Kick, when you go live, is a lot better than YouTube's. I will say that.
That's fine.
You don't see any blue lights, do you?
No.
Kel,
What I do see is a lot
you know
of
what?
merchandise in
I
here.
would love it too. That's it. You know?
Yeah, nobody's gonna stop
You become a
guy
member,
who's-
you don't get ads. But again, though, they want to push forward YouTube Premium. Like, he's got more badges.
Wow.
How many has he got?
Flashlight.
Remember, folks, this is this guy's first time doing this.
Sure we'll find him.
Gary.
Get this car.
Radio.
Yeah, oh, so Kick is 100% more ahead in
Why would you
the,
all this cologne?
in the, like, the delay sort of thing. YouTube, I think, is about 10 to 15 seconds. And obviously over on YouTube, well, Kick is literally like instant.
Display phone.
Tony, yeah, so you know, say with YouTube Premium, if you spend a lot of time on YouTube, Premium is worth it so much. It's worth it so much. And I say, obviously, every video that you watch, every creator gets like a little bit of the Premium sort of thing.
Cologne or watch.
Oh, Kel, yeah, sometimes they will do that. Yeah, I do think, so the way Kick and Twitch have got it with streaming, like if you do subscribe, you get no ads. I think that's how it should have been. I think that's what some people are trying to look into as well for YouTube.
Grab that Marshall badge.
Some of the big creators have been talking about it, I know that. You know, the ones who have 30 to 40,000 people per stream, and he's like, yeah, if you're a member, obviously,
No, it's just a,
if you're a member, you shouldn't have ads. Which is true.
Stick that back in the trunk.
But then, YouTube are like, well, that's how much, you know, that's how we make money, you know? I still think Twitch is one of the worst for streamers and how much money that Twitch takes off a streamer. Cheers, Gary. So I haven't done reactions for bloody hell, for years. It's been a while. It's been a long while. But like I say, we've been streaming now for the last week and, 7 days. So Thursday, Friday, 2 weeks ago, and all of last week. And say we're getting into it. Like I say, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I was looking forward to streaming. I'm looking forward to it every day. This is what I love about it. You know, we can just talk, we can just chat and everything else. Kelby, so it all depends who they are. But yeah, Twitch takes 55%, which is absolutely disgusting. Because you could be that you get these people who do the, literally the streamathons or subathons or whatever. And out of all of that, 55% gets taken by Twitch. It's YouTube I like because it is an even 70-30 to the creator. Kick is the best one, obviously, because Kick is 95% 5 to the creator. And like I say, with Kick, if I was streaming and I got partnership with Kick, I would be able to earn money per hour. So not via ads and not via subscriptions, but because I'm streaming on their platform. That's where I want to try and get to. But sadly, there is ways we have to go around things to get these. So I'll show you now anyway. So, path to verification and monetize the channel. So what I've done so far is we've unlocked path to creator, where stream for a total of 5 hours. And with that now, I can actually get people to subscribe, which will cost money, obviously. But then getting the path to verification. So to monetize the channel, you have to reach a total of 10 subscribers in the last 30 days. Showstopper, I have to reach an average of 50 viewers in the last 30 days. Hang with the community, that'll be done today more than likely. Get the 15 hours, that'll be done. And have 100 unique chatters in the last 30 days. I'm 18 of 100. That's why I want to do like 1 or 2 days a week on Kick alone. Just so I can get people over there and just get all these hours up and get the chatting and the 100 views or whatever and all this kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. But then the big one is Path to Partner. That one there is where you literally get paid by the hour, which is insane when you think about it. But you know, no subscriptions. Again, subscriptions are great over on there, you know. Out of the $4.99, £4.75 goes to the creator. Hello! And, yeah, so $4.75 out of that $5 goes to the creator, which is amazing. And again, you get paid by the hour if you've got the partner status. And there's one thing I've seen recently which kind of annoyed a lot of people, myself included, is a guy who streams for FaZe. And he put in it, he was like, oh, I did not a 9-hour stream on Kick. So he was already streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And he's like, oh, over on Kick, I only made $1,900 for a 9-hour stream. That is an extra $20,000 to $30,000 a month. But he can't be bothered to do it because he only got paid that. And to me, that's like, oh my God, do you realize how many people out there, how many streamers, how many content creators would absolutely love that? That, you know, just to be able to do that. You know, and that's what annoys me. That's what annoys me with it. But, oh, see. Well, I gotta look at my, you know what, I'm gonna put my Kick chat by here next to my YouTube one so I can see what's going on. How about chat? Yeah, so, Tony, the Brave browser is absolutely amazing. It is so good. I used to use Opera, but then Opera decided to, for some unknown reason, start putting ads in certain things, and it's like, come on, what are you doing? But, oh, see, we got someone else now, another one. But yeah, like I say, that's my goal, is to get over on Kick, stream the majority of over there, as well as YouTube, obviously. Because then it's just about the money making on Kick. No one's got to subscribe. I can just get paid for doing it, and it's absolutely nuts. I think this guy's got so far 6 badges. Yeah, more ID cards as well.
We have video.
Okay, but
Tony, I'll have a little look for you now.
We can't arrest him based on your video. We have to do a photo lineup.
Oh,
we
see
can
that?
pass him, we can identify him, then we can go from there. But did you file a report for the phone the other day?
I'm not sure. I'm not my guy tomorrow.
You can get it. So, yeah, say I can get the Brave browser on the Apple Store, on the App Store. So I assume it should be on Google as well.
Same old, living the dream. How you doing?
Yeah, this guy's just U.S. Marshal. He's got everything to go with it. Ugh. I really don't understand it. I really don't. I'm gonna go around thinking I'm this. Well, Kick. I'll just show you now what Kick is. Kick is basically another streaming platform. Oh, we're gonna get Inception. Danception. Here we go. Look at the Danception going in there. But yeah, it's just it's like Twitch. It's a platform just for streaming. That's what that is. We had Danception then. Danception.
Huh?
No report was ever filed.
I didn't hear you.
No report was ever filed. So they're gonna trust us.
So he stole a phone. Then he came back because he was like, oh, I can't get this case to fit it. Why would you go back to the same shop that you stole a phone from? I really don't get some people. I really don't.
Yeah, man. Good to see you smiling.
Yeah.
I went and locked it up. I don't know. It's done now.
Speaking of, like I say, with the iPhones here, did anyone know, or did any of you see, all those iPhones that got stolen during the peaceful protests in Los Angeles? All the iPhones that were stolen, they were all found like a quarter mile down the road because they just kept giving off like a nuclear alarm. The alarm going whir, whir, and they couldn't turn them off. The only way to turn them off is if you go back to the Apple store and they can unlock them. So I think there was something like $30,000 or $40,000 worth, which is absolutely nuts. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. When I saw those phones, I was like, wow, there we go. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy to see. Oh, Kel, I'll try and find it and we'll have a little watch of it after.
No, I went to Chicago over the weekend. I just finished that.
So it's the white guy?
Yeah, the older guy.
So what was the black male, black shirt, black pants description?
Yeah, we got the video and everything. It's definitely suit. There he goes.
All right. Hey.
I got it by you ready for after now.
Because I seen you a previous case, steal an iPhone 10.
So, we're going to stop by here now because literally it's just another officer's body cam. We've already seen all of this now. But yeah, this is the one by here. Oh, sarcasm. I've had, over the last week, I've had about 3 or 4 a day every time we've been streaming. Yeah, so by here, the stolen iPhones disabled by Apple's anti-theft tech. California's ramped up penalties for smash and grab robberies. And these are them by here. That's the sound that they're making, and no one can turn them off. They have to be returned to the store, which is absolutely amazing. So, please return to Apple Tower Theatre. This device has been disabled and is being tracked. Local authorities will be alerted. I absolutely love that. I love it. But yeah, this is what it is. And as you can see on it, is, that's all they get. They can't open them. They can't use them. You can't even turn them off. That's what I think is absolutely amazing. But yeah, that sound is very unnerving. Very unnerving. But yeah, there's been a lot of things like this recently. Oops, excuse me. But yeah, sarcasm. Yeah, we've been getting quite a few of these bird on Kick, which is kind of the same for when I first started on YouTube. They would go into streams which have, like literally, oh, you're a new channel, you got no subscribers, you got none of this. That's what they did. But yeah, say on Kick, these are what we've been getting. Like say, obviously we just had it come up on the screen then. But yeah, they always go on and they're like, oh my god, look at this, look at this. But like say, this Kick bot, I found this on Saturday, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. After every 3 to 4 messages on Kick, it'll come up with Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you want. And it also says the Discord and the YouTube channel as well, which is great. But yeah, so we've seen this guy now. We've done this one. There's one I saw where, again, it's going back to what we saw and going over the other day regarding the scams, the romance scams and all that kind of thing. So this one that we're about to have a look at. Oh, no, pause. Here we go. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Right. Full frame. There we go. So, this one. Celebrity boyfriend proposes, then asks for 20 million. 20 million.
Friend.
He's a well-known celebrity vet and TV presenter in Australia. Slim-looking, well-maintained guy, very muscular. He says, have you a date? And I said, no, I just live at my home with my mum, my dad and my 2 cats.
Sally, hello!
Asked me to marry him. It really took a lot of persuasion to do it. When I decided, right, I'll say yes.
Chris was wealthy, successful, and handsome. He even shared Lisa's love for animals. There was just one problem.
He was sick. In Africa, he had really bad insect bites. It was said that he got kidnapped, and they asked for 20 million.
What? First of all, how does he know that she's got 20 million? Dear Lisa, I am writing. Look how they spelled writing. Look how they spelt writing. God damn it, these people sometimes, innit? I am writing to ask you for help. It is emergency. Dr. Chris has been kidnapped from Africa. The kidnappers are now asking for 20 million. They will kill Chris. Please help.
$1 million.
Best regards. Do you see that? Best regards. Regards. Wow.
Said that he got
my
kidnapped,
God.
and they asked for $20 million. His management wanted it in the form of crypto.
Oh my God.
We're not celebrities, we're not millionaires. If you use celebrity like you say you are, you should be loaded with money.
Join us for another catfish adventure sponsored by socialcatfish.com.
She seems that...
If it was the real Dr. Chris Brown, the feeling would be absolutely amazing. Just magical. Magical.
Like, what type of cruel person targets
It'd be everywhere.
somebody with autism?
We have to help.
No.
Stick around until the end. We'll find out if Chris is really top dog or just another internet
Obviously
scammer
not.
begging for a treat.
Not too sure, Di. We'll have a little look-see now. She does sound like she's from the UK.
This is from a woman named Lisa. I'll read her email. She says, hi, Catfish team. I spent the last 2 years talking to Chris Brown after he messaged me on Instagram. Over the time, I sent him over £9,000 for a meet and greet.
UK, 9 grand. Oh my
and
God.
Travel documents. His management recently emailed me saying he was kidnapped and demanded 20 million Great British pounds to free him, which I do not have. Please help me verify if this is the real Chris Brown, as this situation is causing a financial hardship for me. Sincerely, Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm 44 years old and I live in the United Kingdom.
Glitter Fox,
my
hello.
hobbies are taekwondo, I go swimming, arts and crafts, spend time with my the cats, and just like general things around the house.
Lisa's childhood was a traumatic one, having suffered many serious illnesses as well as struggling socially.
The family knew something was wrong right from when I was a child, really. We're talking about 8, 9 years old. I was in and out of hospital due to various illnesses during childhood, and then I was diagnosed with autism.
Lisa's symptoms of autism would continue to make social situations awkward for her, making it difficult for her to make friends and find a date.
When I was 18, I was very naive. I didn't have boyfriends before that age. I wasn't really interested in boys. I didn't have the confidence to interact with them. I saw myself as the ugly duckling, really, because I never really used to mix with anyone. Didn't have the confidence to mix with anyone. Went on a few dates, but nothing more
Feel
than
sorry
that,
for
really.
her, because obviously...
It wasn't until my late 30s that I found someone when I was at university who was very caring, very nurturing, very outgoing and bubbling. His name was Martin, and he was 37.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
September of that year, he died in a road traffic collision with a drunk driver and died at the scene.
After the tragic loss of her boyfriend Martin, it would take years for Lisa to recover from her heartbreak.
Aw, poor Lisa.
Even the thought of dating would bring up strong and painful memories for losing Martin.
I was hurting, didn't want to look at another guy, wasn't interested in anyone else. I just had to try and get through day by day.
This is when Lisa decided to go back to school and earn her master's in teaching so that she could help special needs students who had struggled as she had.
Oh, that's nice.
Then I became a teacher.
But then,
the subject
what
that
went
I
on?
teach is drama and performing arts. So I've taught autistics and I've taught people with ADHD, I've taught refugees, I've taught asylum seekers, and those out of marginalised groups.
After a few years of concentrating on teaching, Lisa decided it was time to try and date again, this time looking for love online.
I was new to the social media, new to Instagram, picked it up because I had a notification, and this one person was on there, and it normally has a little tick on the profile to say that it's legit, so it had one of those, and he wanted to connect with me. And so I'm thinking, oh, what's going on here? So maybe be naive, I clicked on it, and then we started exchanging messages, like small talk ones, like, hello, where you from? You're in the UK? So I says, yeah, I'm in the UK. He says, have you a date? And I said, no, I just live at my home with my mum, my dad, and my 2 cats.
So straight away, have you a date? It's like, come on, you know? But yeah, obviously seeing this part now, seeing what Lisa has gone through and what she deals with, and then you see that these people have taken advantage of her. I see this one now. This is going to be completely different to the other ones. And it does have the same thing where, not being funny, but this guy, they've shown photos. I mean, if he's well known in Australia, like say Dieting is very well known, he's a good looking guy. It's like, he's not going to be asking someone online, especially just anyone, oh yeah, how about you? When they start asking for money, that's when it's like, no. That's when it should be a boom, cut, done, goodbye. That's what it should be.
His name was Dr. Chris Brown. He's located in Sydney. He's a well-known celebrity vet and TV presenter in Australia. It's a TV show about animals and vets.
I love pandas.
Animals.
I want my own panda.
I'm a big fan of his animals and his work that he does. He also
I want a panda.
Dancing with the Stars, which is a dance show. I'd say he's about 6'5", very muscular, slim-looking, well-maintained guy, blonde curly hair, blue eyes, Caucasian.
After chatting daily for months, Chris began to talk of love and a future with Lisa.
It was October 2022 when he said he loved me. Because I did develop feelings for him. Just the way I was being spoken to.
Hey, Cassandra.
Him showing interest in me.
Yeah, doing all right.
Sending me compliments, saying how beautiful I look. Was adamant that he wanted me. Seeing how I was. Generally looking out for me. Etc, etc. So, yeah, I think that was what it was. He asked me to marry him. I said, I don't know about that.
It's like, come on, mate. Literally just started speaking or whatever.
I'll say yes.
Although Lisa and Chris had fallen in love, Lisa had still not met Chris in person or even had a video chat with him.
Then I asked to see, have a video call with him, and he said that, there was restrictions and
oh my God.
He had rules to abide by.
Won't do it with
Chris
fans.
Would suggest a way to meet in person. The plan was for her to meet him at a local meet and greet he had planned to attend in England.
And we were talking about doing a meet and greet. The meet and greet, it was meant to be him coming over here and staying somewhere and then just spending a few weeks with me, you know, and just doing certain activities. Spending
You don't pay
time
for
with
that.
me. He said that he was due to come over to England, but he didn't come because he said that his bank was frozen.
Oh, the real cat in
and
the
therefore he
Dave.
couldn't
Thank
get
you
any
very
money
much.
to fly over, and that he's going to need some more money.
It's sad, isn't it?
Lisa decided to let Chris borrow the $2,000 for the plane ticket in England, but because she couldn't come up with the full amount all at once, she agreed to set up monthly payments with Chris.
We had an arrangement, and I had to give so much money per calendar month from that date until it reached $2,000. His management wanted it in the form of Steam cards, crypto, or Bitcoin as you know it. And in the end, I had to pay
Oh my
£400
God.
per calendar month until we reached £2,000.
But once Lisa paid the £2,000, Chris's management would say they needed even more money from her.
2 days before I was due to fly out for the meet and greet, and I got another email
There we
saying
go.
that they wanted a replacement personnel for the company. We need another $14,000, which they said would be refunded on Chris's return back to Australia. So I did that just to please them.
My God.
We put half each. Just over £9,000 in total.
But even after paying over $9,000 to fly Chris to the UK, Chris would once again have to cancel his flight when he became deathly ill while on a television shoot in Africa.
He was sick. In Africa, he had really bad insect bites, which gave him an allergy, collapsed, he was very dehydrated. So travel insurance should cover that if you took it out. He said no, he needed some money because he was in hospital. He wanted $20,000.
I don't have travel insurance. You know, it's certain people I've seen, you know, we've seen certain people, like say with Lisa by here, because obviously, you know, certain things or what's wrong with her and everything else, and obviously getting close to people, which these people obviously they've seen her, they've again, social engineering. They followed her, they've done a lot of things there. And like Kel, exactly what we were saying the other day regarding Dacre from Stranger Things. It's like, oh, Glitter Fox, yes. You know, I would straight away like, what's going on here? You know, and say, obviously, if you are like her and you're not fully understanding, like say, literally, Mum, Dad, what's going on? What's this? But over $9,000, and now they wanted $20,000 more. Oh, it's upsetting. Some of these are upsetting, but some of them, though, we do get a bit like, what the hell do you want about? You know, sarcasm, you are 100% correct. Redfish, bluefish, yes, you need travel insurance, 100%.
$1,000. And so I gave him money via Steam card, £1,600.
After sending over $11,000 to Chris and him making excuse
I wonder
after
if she
excuse,
knows what
Lisa
the Steam
received
cards
a
are.
suspicious email from Chris's management.
2024 came. His management
Gelf,
company
you're
emailed
the evil.
me.
Good night,
The
my
English
friend.
was
How are
broken
we?
In the emails, it was said that he got kidnapped.
So straight away, obviously for this one right by here, as you can see, we have, Dear Lisa, I am writing to ask you for your help. First of all, writing is not spelt like that. It is an emergency. Dr. Chris has been kidnapped from Africa. The kidnappers are now asking for $20 million. If we can't come up with this amount, they will kill Chris. Please help. Best regards. Regards. Tim Bacharach. Tim Bacharach.
The guy's name is Tim Bacharach. Why? It's just writing is wrong? Regards is wrong? Because what guards? What guards? Yeah, this is just absolutely just hysterical. It's sad though. It really is.
I do feel sorry for Lisa.
And they asked for $20 million. We didn't have that kind of money. We're not celebrities. We're not millionaires. We use celebrity like you say you are. You should be loaded with money. I had my suspicions on this.
This is it, yeah. Like she has said, you know, I haven't got that. I'm not a celebrity or anything.
And it would be well known that they've been kidnapped.
There we go.
I want closure. I want to find out who this person that I'm talking to now. I want to find out if they are real people.
Oh, they're real people, alright. They're just horrible. They're not Chris.
If it was the real Dr. Chris Brown, the feeling would be absolutely amazing. I mean,
The sad thing is with this, we have seen it now with every one of these scammers that we've watched. They all say, I hope or I wish it is the real person. It's almost like, even though all of this stuff has happened to them, it's like, come on. It's like, you should know deep down it's not. It's almost like they want reassurance. And it's sad because it's not the real person. You know it's not the real one who is asking for all this money. If they're saying, oh, this has happened. Oh, we need money. Oh, we're going to do a meet and greet. Oh, we want this. No. These people do not ask for money. And if there is going to be any type of meet and greet or whatever, they're going to be selling the tickets, or even if, most of the time, a lot of them are like at bookstores if they're writing a book, comic conventions, sport conventions. They're all going to be in those type of places. And it's going to be through a legit website or you pay while you're there. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm doing a secret meet and greet. Do you want to give me, $15,000? I'll come over and be like, yeah. It's sad. Lincoln Lewis, the home and away actor. Ooh, we'll have a look see for that one, definitely. I'll put that in my little notes.
Would be just magical. Magical. And even to meet him up front, that would be unforgettable.
Alright, Seekers, we had to get to the bottom of this. Later that week, David, Bree, and I got together to look over the evidence on this profile claiming to go by Dr. Chris Brown.
It's sad.
This guy's kidnapped and needs $20 million.
20 million Great British pounds. How much is that, David?
41 million Australian dollars. Like when you look at the currency exchange.
41 million.
The one thing that's not very evident to me is if she believes all of this or not. Like watching her interview back, I don't know what she believes and what she doesn't believe.
Exactly.
I think we need to tread a little bit more carefully than we normally do with this case because she does have a form of autism. But I think we need to figure out how to help her out long term.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, so what information do we have, Brienne?
We have emails from his management team, supposedly. So we can look at the email address, maybe even send this guy an IP tracker through his email. And then also, she did send money through crypto.
What type of cruel person targets somebody with autism and just tries to drain their bank account?
The saddest part of her story
Scammers.
is that she just went through a relationship where her significant
all
other
scammers.
passed away from a drunk driver. She gets really shy around meeting people or meeting new people or having boyfriends until she finally gets into this relationship and the guy passes away from a drunk driver.
So she was grieving, and then now she was vulnerable, and then she meets this guy online.
Yes, so we have to help her.
All right, let's get going.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Later that week, Brienne gave Lisa a follow-up call to gather more evidence on Lisa's crypto transactions.
Hey Lisa, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to hear. I just wanted to spend some time running through all this information that you just sent over to us. It looks like you sent over crypto information?
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you send these funds?
It was started around February last year.
Last year?
It ended just in December, January time. He claims to be his management, his team. It all just didn't add up, yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking, well, why has he got two different numbers and why isn't it not an Australian number? If he's Australian, he's got a mobile phone. Things just generally didn't add up, and I thought to myself, well, why got his phone number after 2 years? Why isn't this management researchable? Why haven't they got a proper website? Why haven't they got
How are they allowing that,
email
girl?
address? He's already asked me for a Steam voucher, and he did me a video call.
If you can send me his phone number, maybe his profile picture. Does he have a Yeah, and screenshots would probably be the easiest way to send that over.
Yeah, I'll send those to you now, Brianne. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds great. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create an IP tracker link.
Well, we've already had, obviously last week, we actually had the proper Nigerian scammer, the Prince. We've actually had one of them now. So with this one by here, with the IP tracker, where are we thinking that is going to go? Where do we think? You know, do we think it's going to be Middle Eastern? Do we think it's going to be like South Africa area around there? Or do we think it's going to be someone who's in the UK? I don't know why, but at this moment in time, because obviously a lot of those kind of scammers, I'm thinking around India, around that area.
And we can send that off to Chris to see where he's located.
Okay, that'd be good.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. So let's work on that, and then you send me over the new information, okay?
Yeah, okay then. I'll send you over the ID.
All right, sounds great. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Pleasure.
Okay, bye.
You too.
Now that we had gathered all of the evidence, it was time to sit down with Lisa and give her the truth about this profile claiming to be Dr. Chris Brown.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to finally meet you.
How are you feeling? Like, are you feeling anxious about today?
I'm expecting the worst. I don't think anything good's going to come from it.
Why are you expecting the worst?
You know, I've seen so many things like this happen, but you never ever think it's going to happen to yourself, do you?
Oh, bless her.
I just follow my gut. It's just something in me now that I couldn't see before that makes me feel that something's not right.
Lisa, at this time, about how many profiles would you say you've spoken to where they've claimed they're the real Dr. Chris Brown?
Reflecting back now, I only think there's the one, which is the one I'm talking to, but then again, I can't be 100% sure.
So you feel like all the
I hope she's still not talking to him.
You've talked to are all the same person?
I reckon someone's scamming someone along the way, or someone's impersonating Dr. Chris Brown, in which case he and I can both be victims. He can be victims of
exactly.
identity fraud, and I could be victims of scamming.
Currently, you are talking to the real Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I think the best thing we could do is just walk her through everything that we found. You sent over a bunch of emails, phone numbers. I mean, what's going on here? Why did he switch his emails? Why does he always have a different phone number?
I couldn't answer that myself. I don't know.
We looked into all the email addresses, the emails that you gave us. We started looking them up, and we started seeing that every single email that you gave us, Lisa, had just been created. And so that's usually like a big red flag, because you know, most people, when you're talking to them, if they're emailing you, they are easily able to go grab an email that they have, use that to communicate with you. That was one of the red flags. The other red flag is that all of them were brand new emails that were just created recently, within the last year. None of them had been attached to any social media or any profiles online. When you are using social media, especially somebody like him that has a big social media presence, there
nearly
are
a million followers
attached to your information, whether it be a phone number or whether it be an email. None of the emails that you gave us were attached to anything at all. Whoever you're talking to,
sarcasm in it, I am. I'm so interested.
Didn't connect it to any social media whatsoever and just started communicating with you. Why do you think somebody would do that?
Either they're inexperienced at using the social media, which is in some cases, or they just don't want their identity to be found.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you look at his social media, he has 812,000 followers. Like, the guy knows how to use social media, I promise you.
Yeah.
For nothing to be connected to any of his social media profiles, that's a big red flag.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So he shared an address with you. It's an address located in Sydney, near the beach. I wanted to ask you, why did he send you his address?
From what I read, that was the only address that matched up in the suburb where he was living of Sydney. I asked him, is this correct?
Could have moved it around. Could have been moving it.
If it isn't correct,
Tim, good morning. How are we, bud?
So from the current research that I found, in terms of where he's located or where he's currently residing, it did state that he's living in Bondi.
Yeah, it's where all the celebrities and that live.
And so this property, this address is not located in that area.
There we go.
No, it's located in a little village just outside.
Yeah, it's close, but it's not where he lives. Why would you get an address of somebody else's house?
That's it.
Good question.
So we created an IP tracker because we wanted to get Chris to click on the link. And so as of today, he still hasn't clicked on the link.
I don't think he will.
And you mentioned he was very
They
suspicious.
probably know what's going on,
Yeah,
that's why.
that's the vibe I get.
If you're really talking to Dr. Chris Brown, like, why would he have any reason to be suspicious?
Good question. I don't know. Apart from he said to me he's aware of loads of trolls and impersonators that impersonate him, so he's watching where he clicks or watching what he goes to, etc., etc.
Well, let's talk about the kidnapping.
Like, when you first got that kidnapping email, what was going through your mind?
Frustration. I was getting ready to walk away because in my gut I knew this would happen. So I was getting ready to walk away. But literally time after time after time he was begging me not to.
Did you think it was strange that he was telling you he was kidnapped and his mom is reaching out to you and asking you for financial support because Chris is kidnapped? But if you Google Dr. Chris Brown being kidnapped or abducted, you can't find anything.
You're not going to, are you?
It would be in the media, it would be in the paper.
Exactly, it would be everywhere.
The whole of the country.
During that time that the person you were talking to was claiming that they were kidnapped, we looked at Chris Brown's Instagram account, and I don't know if you want to see what he was up to during that time.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so he was in Africa during that time.
So he was there.
He was so-called kidnapped.
And if you're kidnapped, you wouldn't be lounging in a lounge chair.
No.
Lisa, we also looked up the phone numbers, and the other phone numbers showed up in China, Australia, the UK, and then in the US. Why would somebody that's in Australia have all these numbers all over the world?
I could imagine a celebrity either having a business number and a personal number.
Yeah, but like, if you're dating somebody, are you gonna give them your business number? Or are you gonna give them your real number?
Your personal.
Personal number, because they would be dating the business side of me, they'd be dating the personal side of me.
And
there we go.
I mean, why would you give them numbers from all over the world? Why would you just not give them your local number?
A dodgy person would do that, and they've got something to hide. That's the only reason I can think of it have done that.
If you were talking to the real Chris Brown, why would he hide his phone number from?
I feel sorry for Lisa more than the other ones. These, say, because, again, we have seen what they've done, and to be honest with you, the way that she has gone about and the way she has told them, she's like, well, she does seem to be on, like, oh, we know this is going on, we know that's happened, and it's just sad. I do feel sorry for her.
I'm guessing it's because he doesn't want 500,000 phone calls.
I mean, but if he's dating you, why would he try to hide his phone number from you?
That's the
Good
one.
question. That's why I want. That's what I want to find out in due course.
And when you do these video calls, Lisa, with him, how long do they last?
Like 5 minutes. He was moving like I'm moving now on the video call, but there was no sound. And then all of a sudden, it just went and just turned itself off, so it was a blank screen.
Did he engage with you and talk back to you, or was he just talking?
Sounds off.
He engaged with me and talked back to me. I asked him a question
and. Well, everything seems to be up. Guys, let me know if you're having issues with the sound. Because we got that on. We got me talking.
Was there anything weird about that call, about the video calls that you had?
The first one, I couldn't pick up exactly why I wasn't hearing him when his mic was turned on. His excuse was that he spilled coffee on his phone a couple of days ago and it's got faulty. Well, that's possible, I suppose.
So if he got coffee on his phone and he couldn't communicate, how was he able to post stories on his phone?
I'm just going to pause this a minute, and I'm going to turn...
Did he engage with you?
That there's the YouTube channel.
Was he
my
just
little
talking
sounds off? There we go. So yeah, so we got that there.
Management do it. His manager controls his social media, apparently.
He asked you for a Steam gift card.
That's right, yeah.
Steam gift
Why would
card.
the real Chris Brown need a Steam gift card?
To play games.
That's what I was asking myself. I mean, he's a celebrity, he's very popular.
Play video
You know, he
games.
gets a decent wage. Obviously, he's a vet as well. That's another plus. I haven't got money like he
Ah,
has
Dodie,
money.
don't worry.
In fact, I've got very little. So why is he asking me about getting a Steam card? No, I don't know. Maybe he thinks that it would be like a gift or something. I don't know.
Like, just looking at all this information,
Angel Wolf,
you're talking
yes.
to a romance scammer. This person's hiding all his information, all the emails, all the phone numbers, the social media doesn't corroborate, you know, with the video chats that you've had issues with. It doesn't make sense when somebody would contact you randomly and pretend to be Chris Brown and then ask you for money.
Exactly.
Chris Brown is not going to randomly reach out to you. And usually how it happens, Lisa, is you go and you comment on his social media somewhere, and some scammer, they see that, then they start messaging you.
Social
And
engineering
that's exactly
it.
how you become a target.
That was the thing. That's what I can't get my head around. He just saw me and sent me a message from that account and then moved me over to WhatsApp.
It definitely wasn't from that exact same account.
You messaged on his account. However, there's a ton of people that can view that message. And
That's it.
Scammers are lurking. They see that you're an easy target because you're already a fan. It's a typical celebrity romance scam.
Social engineering, that's exactly what it is.
Are you still messaging this Chris Brown?
No, I messaged him for a few days.
As of right now,
So still
we're
doing
100%
it.
certain that you are being romance scammed.
Yes.
100%.
Well, I want to thank you for all your hard work. You know, all the producers and all the researchers.
Oh, sarcasm, that sounds amazing, to be honest. That is what most people need, most places need.
Took a lot of guts for me to come out and build on this story, but I knew deep down that you could help me. If there's other victims out
It's
there
sad
that
when
have
people
been
get
victim by this
done like
scammer,
this.
You know, come forward.
Lisa, thank you so much for
All
trusting
right,
us.
thank
to
you.
do this.
Bye.
Oh, poor Lisa.
So Lisa, thank you for meeting with me today. I know we did our best to create another tracker link for Mr. Chris Brown. And I want you to know he did not click on it.
He's not going to.
click on the other link. It seems like he's very suspicious about this.
That's what I said.
But you know what though? I do want to share some information. I know when we met last week with David, we touched base on the fact that this is highly likely a scam. And yeah, and I wanted to share some other information with you. So I'm just gonna share my screen really fast. I don't know if you've seen this, but this was Chris yesterday for Easter.
No, I didn't see that, no.
Looks like he's back at his house in Australia. He's here with his dog, and he posted a cute little picture of him and his dog.
Right.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you where Chris was recently. And then also I wanted to share something else with you. His so-called management team reached out to you. But this is the process that you would need to go through if you were looking to meet with the real Dr. Chris
This
Brown.
is what we were on about earlier.
You do have the option to book with him. And so in order for you to be talking to his real management team, this would be the process in which you would be able to connect with him. With that being said, I'm going to monitor both of the links that we shared to this person that you're talking to, just to see if they do end up clicking on the link. And in case that they do, I will reach out to you and let you know the results of that. But as of now, he has not clicked on the link. He or she has not clicked on the link. But it doesn't matter because we know for sure that this person is not who they say they are. They are not the real Chris Brown.
Right, okay, yeah, I'll log that then.
My suggestion is to block this person.
I will.
Okay.
With pleasure. Yeah?
Sounds good.
I'll do that. Thank you so much, Brianne.
Yeah, no
Thank you for your
problem.
time.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for reaching out to us. And I guess you'll be hearing from me soon if he clicks on the link.
So, this is what the guy sent out as well. So, I'm sorry to have to say this, but just to be clear, I don't have any other private chat accounts, pages, or special accounts. Not on Telegram, or chat rooms where I have offline conversations. Sadly, all of these are just scammers and not even good ones. The way they assume I talk is a little embarrassing, and trust me, I don't have the time. But seriously, please report and then ignore them. As quickly as I block them, more seem to appear. But we will get there. On Facebook, it's just me with this blue tick. Yeah, it's sad, you know? And as you can see by there, chrisbrown.world. No problem, how's everything going with you? Here's my Google number, let's hop on a call so I know it's you. So many scammers out here. I'll send you my Telegram link, you can message me there if you want. How sad is that, though? That he puts that out there, and then he's showing one, and it's like, this is what's going on.
If you've been involved in a romance...
It's absolutely... You know what, say, for Lisa, I feel sorry very much more for Lisa than the other ones. But again, no, I think that is because of the ones we've seen recently. The ones we have seen with, like say, the Johnny Depp one, the Dacre one from Stranger Things. And it's sad to see that all these people, they seem to think, oh, we can get away with this. Look what we can do, you know? I've never used Telegram, and to be honest with you, I don't even know what Telegram looks like. So, because there's so many of these different types of social media platforms that keep popping up and everything else. Like, you got Blue Sky or whatever, Blue Social or whatever it's called, and all these ones. And I'm like, you know what? I have spent over a decade on, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube or whatever. These are my only ones. And Instagram, when that first came out. But seeing that you got all of these type, and it's like, oh, I'm over here, come over here. It's sad. It really is sad. Right, what have we got? What else do we have, people? So, ooh. We got one by here, which is kind of interesting. Have we seen this one? No, someone else this is. Right. So, Bodycam arrested again for impersonating a copper. So yeah, I got about 5 minutes into it last night, and I was like, you know what? This one is gonna be good. We need to see it with everyone.
Okay, all right. I got a dash cam too if you ever want to pull that footage.
Oh, sarcasm. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friend, and we'll see you next time.
I have a weapon on my right, but that's my concealed.
Okay, you have it on you?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I'm not making sure not to even reach for it.
Okay, all right. Okay.
If you want, I can step out and you can start me if you want.
Okay, yeah, that'd be perfect. Just don't reach for your gun, okay?
No, not.
This will probably be the last video as well, folks, because, like I say, it's my niece's birthday, and I'm going over there after. So I'll only be doing like a 2-hour stream or so today.
Alright.
And I want to sit back here?
Yeah, if you don't mind. You can just hang out there for a minute, okay? Alright, come here, Dust.
So this guy's been arrested now for impersonating a copper again.
I don't know if you noticed, but this dude's got all the blue line stuff on. Like he wants to be a cop. He's got a radio in the car.
Is he not? I thought maybe he was.
No, he's not a cop. He's from California.
He's from California.
I kind of want to check the car to see what kind of stuff he has.
Bloody hell, I would.
History of what's going on.
So supposedly, he has no business getting involved in this car. Initially, he acted like he had no idea what I was talking about. Okay. And then he said that it was, I asked him if there was like a road rage incident, and he kind of played stupid initially. And then he's like, oh, you're talking about this car. Well, I followed him all the way from 725 southbound on 75 from Austin. And they were kind of going back and forth, and he supposedly hit his lights on his SUV,
That's right. So this guy was trying to pull over other people, saying he was a copper.
No, definitely.
So I guess he goes over to Walmart, and that continues over like near the Walmart parking lot.
Exactly.
I haven't got, like, full story yet.
If you want to be a cop, just train for it, and go to the try and apply.
The dude goes another way, and he comes here, but he has no business coming down here. He lives in Middletown. He said he was going to Walmart, and I said, well, did you go inside Walmart? And he's like, well, no. His story just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I got you.
So obviously it's not a crime to have a pistol, but I'm curious to see like what the lights look like on the car. And he said he's got a dash camera.
You gotta train it and see it all.
The car's not used at all for work or anything like that. It's just a personal vehicle.
Okay.
So it's very, very shady.
Alright.
Let's see.
See if he'll give you consent.
Yeah, yeah. Then let's check that gun too, to make sure it's good. Just the one weapon in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a problem with me checking the car real quick? Let's make sure it's
no,
all right. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, did you have these lights put on?
These were, I'm an old security officer from California when I lived out there with one of our utility vehicles.
Okay.
So, and I've just had it ever since and never took them off.
Okay.
They're red and amber. So
oh, thank you, Tony. Okay. Yeah, she's 14. 14, that dreaded age. Right, so he's got a pistol.
I'm clear.
There was one in the chamber.
We run out.
There was one in the chamber.
Dennis, do you mind? How do you kick these lights on?
Oh.
Yeah, you can show me.
you want to move that first?
It's unloaded.
Okay.
911 hang-up, Rolling Meadows Ranch, 421 North Batesville Road.
So, the lights I had were just the rear, which is us.
Okay. Do these lights up here work?
Yes, but
that's what he asked you, bud.
Okay. Let me see this real quick.
Yeah, get I'd be like, get out of the way, mate. Let me have a look at this. Come on.
No, actually, well, I got an amber clear, but no red and blue. I can turn those on for you too.
We got no red and blue. Okay.
Black Honda Civic, last seen
as you can tell,
on 73. White female, one black male with a child in the seat and back seat. We did.
And I never even turned the front ones on. It was just the rear as I was stopping to pull over.
I'll be out with Black Dodge.
I still don't understand why they do this. And especially to see that they have all of the lights. They have all of the lights. It's like, do you think you're not going to get stopped? Because you are going to get stopped. You are. I really don't get them. And especially lying to a copper as well.
John William Sam, 4061. I'll be in the lot of...
Does your siren work?
Yeah, you push the manual button.
Yeah.
Why has he got a siren? Why have you got that?
17. We contacted Franklin already.
I was muted. It really makes you think.
You want it?
45.
I mean, I've had this truck. I've lived in Ohio for 6 years now. Never had an issue with it. I see you guys all the time.
Right.
I'm not stupid enough to try to do your job.
It's not that you're... Dennis, the problem is this, okay? And it's not necessarily a problem, but you have to understand where we're coming from, okay? All right. If I'm being fully transparent with you, all right, it's extremely odd that when I come up here and I ask you about the car, all right, you were delayed in your response. You're like,
Well, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the minivan? Yes. The car that you have had issues with for the last 2 or 3 miles when you guys were going south on 75.
Well, no, that was because I wasn't sure.
That's it, see?
All right. So you were kind of delayed in that, which is no big deal, okay? But then this whole situation goes all the way from north of Austin, coming south, and they're claiming that you're trying to ram them off the road. And then I come up here, and I appreciate, you loving police and stuff like that, and the thin blue line stuff.
Yeah, he said he's had the vehicle for a while. He was security in California.
You have a spotlight, you have handcuffs. What's the handcuffs for?
The guy has handcuffs. The guy has handcuffs. Really? And if he says, oh, I'm security, we've seen it now with the other ones that you are not allowed to have handcuffs, you know? And having the searchlight or the spotlight have all the center console. I really don't understand it. Like I say, I know that we talked about it earlier. I know you can get like the police auctions and you can go and you can get things and buy ex-police vehicles and stuff like that. But come on. This, you shouldn't be allowed to actually take this stuff onto the highway. And to be honest with you, I thought it would all be decommissioned once it leaves the police unit, you know? It's absolutely nuts. It really is. I really don't understand them.
Like I said,
and to lie to cops. It's like, you know, they can see you got all this stuff. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I don't really do this. I don't normally do that. But then it's like, we can see that you have all of this. You're telling me that you didn't do anything. No, I didn't do anything. So what about this car like they're on about? Because this guy started chasing down a car, pretending he was a copper. It's...
For security, they've just been hanging there ever since. Spotlight doesn't even work.
Okay.
I mean...
All right.
So I have it on.
I totally understand it from your perspective. Okay. Like I said, it's on video. You will clearly see that I'm not ramming them or trying to get behind them at all. I'm trying to get as far away from them as possible, and they started following me, and that's why I pulled off.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then once they were
all
ahead
right.
of me, I was like, whatever. I didn't want to deal with it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I totally understand, and you know, you guys got to check it out and do what you got to do.
Well, that's all we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna take pictures of everything. All right. It's not really sitting right with me. All right.
No, it shouldn't.
Having a car that's an old law enforcement vehicle, you know, it is what it is. But the handcuffs, the gun, the siren, the lights, you know, all of that's what's strange to me. All right.
Well, I mean, Ohio's concealed carry state.
Strange to everyone.
I never said it was just the pistol. I have no problem with the pistol. Okay. I have no problem with that.
You guys got to do your due diligence and check it out. I get
we'll
that.
just have you come back here, and you can just sit right there on my card there on the front of my car.
The guy, man, the balls on him, innit?
And ask them if they are familiar with the subject. Break. It's going to be in reference to a Dennis Mead. Got a white Tahoe with thin blue line stuff all over. He's got a light bar. Now they're amber lights, amber and red. There's no blue. He's got a pistol.
There's
on
no
him. He's
blue.
got handcuffs on a spotlight, light bar, radio, siren, so on and so forth. Can you just contact them and see if they're familiar with this vehicle, if they've ever had any issues with him or at his address? It's definitely sketchy. Hey Dennis, you mind hanging up your phone for me?
Do me a favor. Call and get bail for me.
Call and get bail. Wow.
Give me, I'll take your phone. We'll just have a seat in my car real quick. Have you ever been arrested before or anything?
Years ago in California.
For what?
Last time was carrying a concealed weapon unlawful.
So concealing a concealed weapon.
Would you mind if I get all this stuff out?
Sorry, carrying a concealed weapon.
We'll take you over here and I'll put it all
By the
in the
way,
photo.
just so you know,
Yep.
2 knives, back 2 pockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're good. Right here.
Oh, he's an idiot. So he's got a knife on him as well, but again, you are allowed to carry knives. What's that there? Oh, his phone case, okay.
Stand by this one.
We'll see how that goes.
stand by one.
So extra magazine for the gun.
Alright, come on over.
I really don't...
What's your name?
So he's been detained, so he's not under arrest yet. What's he going to put in here? Get a bag or something, is it? Or
72 good.
No, Talon said they have no history with that now.
Okay, I'm clear. Thank you. Go ahead and call the complainant. Have them come up here to the Kroger fuel station, please.
yeah, come and tow it, man, innit? Gotta do it.
How's it going, man?
What's up, boy?
Alright. So, all this happened obviously in Franklin, correct?
No, Miamisburg, on the highway,
It
coming
happened
this
in
way.
Miamisburg.
Yep.
Okay, alright. So, where did it all start?
I was so I pulled out of I work at Aaron's and I ran up there to pick something up.
Okay.
So I went out to get on the highway and he about rear-ended us. He was
Die,
looking at me in
innit?
the mirror and I went like that, like, hey, back
I
up,
have
get
3
your
things.
fucking
My keys,
And
my
then
phone,
he
and my
tried to
wallet.
hit us 2 or 3 different times on the highway. He kicked all of his lights on, swerved over to get behind us again, and then followed us all the way here.
So these lights,
So he literally thinks he is a bloody, you gotta do what I say. Idiot.
It was like red and green or like a yellowish color.
You want to take a look and see if this is what you saw?
Yeah, he had them on right there. But then he had the ones on the back on.
Okay, so he was almost trying to make a traffic stop on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
the blue lights.
I wasn't
Oh,
gonna stop
he's
'cause I know
done
that that's not
for.
no fucking
What?
cop car.
Right.
What a muppet.
So,
Okay.
is he a cop?
No.
So he shouldn't have any of this shit.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. If you want to contact Miamisburg, this all originated in Miamisburg.
Yep.
They were trying to, this gentleman was trying to run him off the roadway. If you want to go ahead and
Wow.
have Miamisburg officer come down here.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
It's going to be Miamisburg. I'm waiting on some stuff.
What was he saying? It was all bullshit.
He initially acted like he had no idea what I was talking about, and then once he realized...
Oh, the bullshit was up.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he would have got him and followed me into Walmart, I was whooping his ass in the parking lot. That easy.
Yeah. Okay. Did he say anything to you?
No, I mean,
I
I tried to get away from him, and he's like, because that van won't get out of its own fucking way, man. It's a minivan.
Right, right.
And I was like, I was just trying to get away from him.
Okay.
He literally followed me all the way here.
Okay, okay. All right. When he was like tailgating you, trying to get
I mean,
you to...
like that close.
You too, Tim. Say, have a good day in work, bud. Make sure you try and get some rest when you get home.
Is he like a security guard or anything?
He's nothing.
Good. Hang on one second. What's going on there?
The dude is literally nothing, and he tried doing that to people. It really does make you think, doesn't it, about how some people can react.
I'll just wait for my Miamisburg officer to get here. I appreciate you. Yeah, so basically, he's going to be arrested for impersonating a police officer. He's got a pistol on him, so that's automatically a felony. So that'll be the charges that we'll pick up on him, impersonating a police officer. He can't have he got handcuffs, pistol.
He's got the whole 9, like he is a cop, and he's
Correct.
not. He's a
Yes.
wannabe.
Yes.
So, are we gonna find out that the guy is he's a felon anyway? So obviously, if he's got a pistol, because he said I got a concealed carry. Sure, again, being from the UK, we don't really know our gun laws or whatever for the states, but I do know though that in some states you are legally allowed to conceal carry, aren't you? And seeing this and with him saying, "Oh, I was arrested years ago," does that mean he's not allowed to have the pistol? We'll have a look.
And they really prey on women, pull them over.
Well, that's what's very scary. So like,
Does he have any type of record or anything?
I can't tell you all that. Yeah, but you'll find that out. You can talk to the prosecutor and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, sir.
And,
Yeah, because I got kids in the car, man. If
Absolutely.
he would have pulled something and I had
I'm
my
glad
gun,
you're okay, dude.
I would have
Because
shot his ass.
it's the first.
So he just said he had a gun. He goes, "I would have shot him." Look at him.
Hands together for me, like you're clapping.
Baker 42, safety check.
Wow. Really makes you think.
Well, you have multiple priors for impersonating a police officer.
Okay.
You have a pistol on you that you're not allowed to have.
Oh.
You're trying to stop him by turning your lights on and so on and so forth.
I never attempted to stop him at all.
But you can't turn your lights on behind him with everything that you have going on in the car.
I never had the front lights
You're
on.
not an emergency vehicle
Right,
whatsoever.
so yeah, so...
Okay? You have been down this road before, okay? All right.
So this guy has been arrested in the past multiple times for having a pistol and obviously impersonating a copper. And obviously, like we were saying, you know, like we say, cheers for that, Angel as well, same glitter, is if you got a felon, if you are a criminal, you got a criminal record, you can't have a gun. But he's been done so many times in the past for being and impersonating a copper. Why would you continue to do it? Why? They're not going to give you an honorary police badge, like, you know?
This dude is like impersonating big time. He's got a pistol on him, handcuffs, lights, sirens.
Oh no.
The whole shebang.
So I love how she literally just went, when he mentioned, oh, he's got pistol, handcuffs. When he says handcuffs, she's like, oh my God.
He's got a pistol on him, handcuffs, lights, sirens.
See?
Oh,
The whole
Yeah,
shebang.
there we
But it
go.
all started in Miamisburg.
Where at?
725. Good. In California with priors for impersonating.
Oh. This idiot, man, like in a...
And 100% they're going to have impersonating police officer charges as well. Step on out real quick. Just stand right here. And just face me.
Take a photo, bud. Smile.
And then just turn to your right,
Tony,
please.
100% correct. Glitter, yeah,
You
he
can
shouldn't
actually-
have
go
his
the other
license
way.
gone.
There you go. Is it just a blue shirt underneath?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, have a seat. This dude, he's quite stupid.
Cassandra, it does.
I
It's-
just had CCH and he's got several.
Because with this, so many things could go wrong. You know, this guy, he could roll up on someone and he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm, you know, a person, a cop or whatever. You know, he's got the gun, he's got the lights or whatever. Imagine if he pulled up on someone who was in a sketchy state of mind and they were armed. This guy could have been shot, could have been killed. Hell, you heard what the guy that, you know, he said, oh, he was following me. I got kids in the car. If he tried anything, I was going to shoot him. It's like, oh my God. You know, things could have happened and this guy thinks, you know, he's just out in the real world playing cops and robbers. It's like, mate, no. If you want to do it, go and try become. But the guy does look like he's like in his 50s or 60s. So he's probably... It's... What? I just don't understand. I really don't. Why would you go out, especially at that age in your life? Are you bored? And see, like we were saying in, you know, in the chat, get a hobby. You know, it's...
Impersonating. He's not, I don't think he's allowed to have the pistol either.
Here we go. Yeah.
72 local. On that CCH, I know you had mentioned impersonating a police officer, and it sounds like he was charged for carrying concealed weapons in California. Was he convicted of any felonies, or was he convicted of a CCW charge or anything?
Go on, say yes. He's even got a little notebook. Why would he have a notebook like that? This guy's just nuts. money, keys. Is that a John Wick coin or something? Cassandra, exactly. They wouldn't even look at it yet. It's scary.
Dude's got freaking like traffic vests. I mean, he's got handcuffs, got a pistol on him. Like, could you imagine if he pulled over your wife? What is your wife gonna do? Maybe she's smart enough, but my wife isn't.
I wonder if his wife has watched this video. Oh, you know, literally like, oh, my wife's not intelligent and my wife's not smart. Oh, the poor. But yeah, look, he's got the traffic coat. He's got cones. Jeez.
He's got red and blue lights right here.
Yeah, there we go. He's got the lights in the back. What an idiot. Sometimes I see these people and it really does make you think.
No, not this much.
This is like what you read about.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
It's scary seeing that he's writing down information. Say he's got the lights by here now as well. And seeing how much stuff he's got here. And what has he got in those pieces of paper? Tony, exactly. What is he doing? You know what? I saw the box of crisps. I was like, why has he got them in the back? Is this when he's doing stakeout or something?
And this is like you know how little girls play like dress up and stuff? This is that.
Here we go.
Yeah. This is like to that extent.
Certificate of cremation.
Let's have a look, see if we can get any of this on on Amazon, shall we? Because it more than likely can. Yes, you can. Look how scary this is. So, we got the blue light by there. You know, this says it's like for a disco or party or whatever. You got the amber strobe lights there. You got these little ones that go inside the cockpit. Like I say, that one there. Look at these, 18 quid. That one by there. They literally just plug into the cigarette area. You stick it. That's scary, isn't it? Here we go. These are exactly what you can buy. Yeah, that's scary as hell. What is this store? Let's have a look what they sell. So it's all for lighting in the cars, is it? Cup holders, yeah, so... Absolutely funny as hell. I will say though, like say with this by here, the under the footwell. So my very first car I had was a silver Ford Focus in 2004, and again at that time, the Fast and Furious series is just coming out. Obviously, got 2 of them out, and I absolutely loved the look of the blue neon in the car. And again, it wasn't these. These look absolutely amazing, these do. But the ones I had in mine was, it was literally like the long style ones. It was like this. The dynamic car light strip. It was underneath the dashboard. And they look cool. You know, literally, they just stuck on with some double-sided sticky tape. And I also had the undercar neons. Also had that as well. But these look amazing. Literally, just... Again, everything is LED now in this, so... But yeah, literally, look at it. You can buy all of these on Amazon. And just going back to the police stuff, it's... $18.99, £15 there. Even in the front of the grill. That's kids. Okay, not too bad. Again, another one by here. Look at them all. Look what you can buy. Yeah, that's scary. That is actually really, really scary to see all of that. Ooh, Chinese scammer fakes medical emergency. We'll have that one tomorrow, I think. We'll do that one for tomorrow, folks. But yes, folks, thanks ever so much for coming along. Like I said, it's only a 2-hour stream today, or 2.5 hours. Because, like I say, it's my niece's birthday. I'm going to go and see her after. Going to get things done. And, oh yeah, Glitter Fox. I think if Elvis arrested people, they'd be like, yeah, let's go. You know, it'd be amazing. But guys, thanks for coming along. Like I say, it's been a nice little 2 hours, nice little chill. Like I say, tomorrow we will be, again, multi-streaming, so we will be on YouTube as normal. And guys, thank you ever so much for coming along. We will be over on Kick as well. I will put my link in the chat. Mostly because I say, if we can try and get people to sign up and go over there, it would help out a lot. But guys, thanks ever so much for coming along. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.